Y'all, what up, what up, what up, what up? They saying Rosie O'Donnell fled the country, man. They said she ran. She they said she went to Ireland or something. So we're gonna watch that video here. Y'all need to subscribe to my channel, man. Subscribe to the politics channel, man. Show some respect on the name. Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know what happened to this lady over the years. It's like she's hasn't been sipping on the adrenochrome anymore. What happened to this lady?
Every
Damn.
been saying you have herpes all this time, and I never had a cold sore in my life.
What?
And now I have a cold
Yeah,
sore.
what is that
and
shit?
it makes me think that
God
perhaps
damn.
this weird pimple that had a tiny little head was a cold sore too. And so I talked to my doctor today, and I did a video telehealth, and they said that it's not a cold sore, it's some reaction to the sun. Now, I did sit in the sun yesterday, but I had sunscreen on.
Bro.
So I don't know. I will let you know tomorrow if I do, in fact, have herpes. Some
Oh.
of the taunting from the MAGA people
Oh.
in the last couple of weeks. Hasn't it been fun, ladies and gentlemen, to be standing in direct opposition to everything he is and represents? And always have been. And always will be.
Damn, she's aged not gracefully at all. Oof.
Well, hey, everybody, it's Friday all day.
Anyway, there's a new video now because they're saying that like she's fleeing the country. Oh, she's already fled because of Trump. New Rosie O'Donnell confirms she has fled the United States for Ireland. The 62-year-old says she left and dragged her 12-year-old daughter with her because not all Americans have equal rights now.
Very grateful.
Oh, my God.
Well, hey, everybody, it's me, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie
Star of
O'Donnell.
the Flintstones. It's Tuesday all day, as my Nana would say. And I'm here in Ireland. And it's beautiful and warm. Not physically, it's actually quite cold. Moved here on January 15th. And
Where's her
it's
lips?
been pretty wonderful.
Shriveled
I have
up.
to say. The people are so loving and so kind.
I don't know if they have like an opposite thing. Instead of getting, what do they call that thing? Filler? They got something that sucks out your lips. Completely dry from being miserable. The life is sucked out of her skin, her hair, everything's gone. What happened to you? And I think the problem with these people is that maybe you should worry about your health, take care of yourself, be happy. Their whole life, these people are revolved around Trump and who's in office.
So welcoming. And
What happened to you?
I'm very grateful. In the process of getting my Irish citizenship, as I have
Oh my God.
Irish grandparents.
Give me a break.
And that's what's going on, and that's where I've been and what I've been doing. And
I should get a little phone stand.
although I was never someone who thought I would move to another country, that's what I decided would be the best
I'm
for
good, Tammy.
myself and my 12-year-old child. And here we are. Here we are. So TikTok has gotten a little bit dark and negative for me.
TikTok.
I don't feel capable of going through the hate that comes through, and
TikTok,
I'm trying
really?
Substack, and I think I like it there. Now, it's hard to learn. If the Substack people are listening, you really need a more user-friendly app. It's very difficult to even find where you post. It's well, maybe it's algebra, and I'm a geometry person. I don't understand algebra, and
Sayonara. Bye.
Facebook was a mystery to me and remains a mystery to me.
A mystery?
It seemed like a cinch, and I got it from the get-go. But Substack, one of the reasons why I'm liking it is
Facebook's one of the oldest places. It's out of date. I only use Facebook for streaming. And it does okay over there. It doesn't do too bad. But other than that, I don't use like my personal Facebook. Shit. I don't use it at all, barely.
it's a lot more about writing and photographs, which seem to be less incendiary. And I don't necessarily want to see, myself on the news on posts like this one. But there you have it. It's going to be what it's going to be when you're a public figure, living a more private life as you get older. You know, this is sort of the journey that you take. I'm, I'm happy. Clay is happy. I miss my other kids. I miss my friends. I miss many things about
That's
life
crazy.
there at home.
Bro.
And I'm trying to find a home here in this beautiful country.
So she leaves because of Trump. Because Trump's taking over, people's rights are gone. She leaves because of Trump. And so she misses her She moved away from her family. Maybe this is good too. Maybe she'll learn something, her lesson. Moves away from family, friends, drags her daughter away from family, friends, everything, to move to, I guess, her homeland. And she's talking about how she misses all her friends. Bro, if it was bothering me that much, I think Rosie's well off enough. She doesn't have to work. I'd just shut off the internet. Shut off social media. There's times where I just shut this shit off. And it's gone. It's not even, things are not even happening. I mean, you shut it off, go to the park, put the phone. At night when I go to sleep now, I silence my phone. Mel. I'm sleeping. This chick uprooted her whole life. Wow.
And when, it is safe for all citizens.
Safe for all citizens.
There in America.
Oh my God.
That's when we will consider coming back.
Poor kid.
It's been heartbreaking to see what's happening politically and
Kitty.
hard for me personally as well.
I think for her kid is probably the worst.
Personal is political.
It sucks having to start over.
Know.
Friends and everything like that.
So I've met a bunch of people. Everyone's been friendly. I have a wonderful friend named Tom who has taken me under his wing and showed me around Dublin, and I'm so grateful.
She moved to Ireland. She left because of Trump.
And I imagined, a different life for me when I met him. I said, imagine if I was raised here, who would I be? Would I be the same person? I don't know, I don't really know. But that's the story of what's been going on. So if you want to follow me on Substack, please do. There's options. You can do it for free, of course. And there's a way to subscribe that you get extra things like possibly videos like this or lives or, if I knew how to do it, I would be able to explain better what I'm going to do, but I don't really know how to do Substack yet. So what I'm mostly doing are those little kind of simplistic, poetic lyrics.
We don't watch it back.
Posts, the least words to get to the point, kind of. Not flowery and literary, just more like text blogs. And that's how it comes out for me when I
Rosie,
do
you're fired.
Stuff on the internet. So
I'm
not going to try to impress people. I'm just going to put out the stuff as it arrives onto my phone and or my laptop. And I hope you're okay. And I'm sorry for those of you who were worried and who missed me. I just felt like we needed to take care of ourselves and make some hard decisions and follow through. And now as we're getting settled,
Chaos. Thank you for 7 months.
Ready to post this and to tell everybody what's been going on. So there, I've missed you, TikTok. I'm worried that TikTok is going to go away. It seems as though the only place you can get the news of what's really happening in terms of protests and whatnot is on TikTok.
What?
And the mainstream media has been letting us all down there in America, where the fourth estate is required in order to maintain a democracy. And, they haven't been doing their job. So here's hoping that they will get better before it's too late. And here's hoping it's not too late already. I encourage everyone to stand up, to use their voice, to protest, to demand that we follow the Constitution in our country. And not a king, not a man. And we don't have cruelty as part of our governing style. All
Good
right
luck.
then,
Good
hold
luck.
please, hold please. So I've been traveling around Ireland, checking it out. Beautiful country. I wish I had brought my SLR camera, my single lens reflex digital, although the iPhone cameras are pretty remarkable.
You didn't bring your camera? Left it all behind?
I just really want to get into photography as much as I used to be when my older children were tiny. I would take rolls and rolls of film every day, and it feels like such a long time ago that you had to actually use film and a camera, right? But I'm going to see about maybe getting another one or having mine sent over or whatever I
Red
can do.
base.
But that's all. I wanted to tell you too that Kuma is with us and is doing great.
Who's Kuma?
And
Dog?
loves being able to be outside and taking walks on the cliffs overlooking the Irish Sea. And Kuma is in heaven. And that's pretty much all the news fit to print for today. So, gonna post this. I'm gonna put my Substack address on the in the comments or the info, whatever the description of this video. I still don't know how to make it a blue check so that you can just click and be there. So you have to copy and paste. I'm really sorry about that, but
All right, so I
one
guess
day I'm gonna learn. And not having my 20-year-olds here to help me is problematic.
damn, she left her other kids behind?
So that's it.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the story.
Wow.
Rosie O'Donnell, right there. All the news.
Okay.
Peace, people. Peace. And, protect your sanity is all I can say. Protect your sanity as much as you can. And try not to swim in the chaos if possible. But I know it's nearly impossible when you're there in the middle of it. And
No, I'm fine. I'm just fine.
I think about everyone every day and the United States of America, and I am hoping that we can turn things around.
Wow.
I'm counting on you, all of you, to do what's right. And I think deep down inside, we all know what that is.
What, everybody has to leave their country?
All right. Take care. Tick-tock. You don't stop.
The hell is this?
Smiley.
You filming a tire?
Yeah, he's kind of fat. He's fat. He's fed real good. And then you got donkey over here.
Damn, Rosie, man.
And look what I have on my lip.
Oh my
Everybody's
God.
been saying you have herpes all this time, and I never had a cold sore in my life.
Oh
And
man.
now I have a cold sore. And it makes me think that perhaps this weird pimple that had a tiny little head was a cold sore too. And so I talked to my doctor today and I did a video telehealth. And they said that it's not a cold sore, it's some reaction to the sun. Now, I did sit in the sun
Nah,
yesterday,
bro, I don't
but
know
I had
about that.
sunscreen on.
I don't know about that.
So I don't know.
The
I
sun?
will let you know tomorrow if I do, in fact, have herpes.
Oh
as
my
some of
gosh.
the taunting from the MAGA people in the last couple of weeks. Hasn't it been fun, ladies and gentlemen, to be standing in direct opposition to everything he is and represents?
Anyway, so something tells me, and by the way, who was that lady? The Lady Gaga. Apparently, they're saying she's in psychosis now. Lady Gaga, she's had some really popular songs and music, but she's also always done like this satanic stuff. I don't know if they just do that shit to drive people crazy and make people, talk about it. But now they're saying this lady has psychosis. What was this? I saw something. Top. I don't even know where it's at. I guess I have to fully type it out. Unless they were just bullshitting. Psychosis. Psychosis. So Gaga just said in this podcast that she had psychosis before she met Michael, and no one's talking about it. Oh, there we go. Lady Gaga, well, it's backwards, but diagnosed with psychosis in a conversation. I don't know if she really has it or she's just saying that shit. I don't know. But with this lady, Rosie O'Donnell, something tells me that moving to Ireland isn't going to solve all her problems. And even the Trump stuff, I think she's still going to be watching the TV, TikTok, X, Sky, Blue Sky, whatever they call it. I think she's still going to be watching the American news. I think she's still going to be watching Trump. She's going to be getting pissed off, triggered, upset, because I don't really even think changing her location is going to help her, because I think she's obsessed and a fanatic. And so she is going to keep searching it up and keep Googling. And the world talks about America all the time. You know, I think she has to maybe search deeper. Maybe it'll help her temporarily, but like she's isolating herself from her family too, her kids and stuff. And she left the camera behind. Well, she left the camera and the kids. Maybe they didn't want to come, or maybe they'll visit her. I don't know. But I guess she took her daughter with her. But I don't think that's going to solve her problems. You know, the stuff I've had to deal with, I don't think anything has been politics. It's been personal stuff, things that I've overcome. You know, things that I've just been working on and whatever. But whoever's in office is not gonna, at the end of the day, it's not gonna change that for me. I don't look to the person in office to be like, oh, I'm struggling with this or blah blah blah. I don't know, Rosie. There's a crazy story too that I want to update. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it yet. I randomly came across a story that I talked about a long time ago, and there was an update to the story. So I might do it. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow. I don't know how I should do it. I want to do it. I just don't know what's the best way. But I'm going to figure it out. There's a story I want to update about this crazy situation, this family. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm going to think about how we do it. Maybe the main channel. I don't know. Oh, and the other thing too, real quick, I don't know if I still have it here bookmarked. This person was caught on video abandoning a dog. Oh, here it is. This was pretty foul. This was foul, man. This woman backs up. Opens the door. Skedaddle. Dog's running around, not really sure what's going on. And then the car drives off. And I don't know if the dog kind of turned around and maybe the dog's in there. Maybe it's almost looked like the dog was glad. Who knows what conditions that dog was in? Almost like they were glad just to get the hell out of there. This was in Arizona. That is pretty messed up. Just a heartbreaking moment. Soulless driver abandons starving dog. Wow. Crazy. All right, but I'll catch you guys later. We'll see what today brings. Dane was, if you haven't seen it on the main channel, Dane was found deceased, unfortunately. Horrible story. I am not surprised at all. I feel conflicted about the parent situation, but actually, I was told that the father has cancer or something. I have to double check that. Father has cancer, and the mother was gonna bring lunch over to the dad, and so she stepped away and left the kid alone. And in that moment, the kid got into the... What's up? What happened?
I hit myself with the pencil.
Oh, my God.
What?
You okay?
Yeah,
Okay. You doing your homework?
okay.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to head out for now. But thank you for joining me. We'll see what happens today. We've been pretty active, jumping on a lot. I feel like there's got to be some type... Oh, damn, squirrel and bird out here. What the hell? There's got to be some type of official update with Dane later. So we'll see what happens, all right? But thank you guys. Love